Oh yeah, first ever kicking it with Kachi. Pre-recorded video. First time doing Zoom, so it may not be on Zoom forever, but glad that we can now add this little vibe to the show. Spend money like a nigga won a lotto, pouring out a bottle. Now I can't wait to get this next artist on here. Like I said, very first recorded, so I'm actually recording this, not live, not on IG live. So adding a little bit more context to the content is ready, and I'm glad we can start off with such an amazing, dope artist who actually is just getting off the tour right now. I'm glad they can come and just stop in and just kick it with me for a little bit, you know? This song is All I Do by Wave. That's WAV, All I Do. Unless you're special. All I do is think about getting to the money with my eyes closed, stack it to the careful. All I do is kick it in the cut with a few hoes, love till I'm too throw. Damn, damn, damn. I spend money like a nigga won a lotto, pouring out a bottle. Splash, splash, splash for the ones I was down, now I'm up. You can see us getting hot. Where the fuck you been? What it do? You don't know me. I also have another favorite song. This is my this song is my shiitake mushroom. This song is so fire.
Yo.
Yes, sir. Now this song is my jam. When I heard this tune, I was like, nah. Oh man.
I didn't hear that shit in a minute either. What's good?
What's going on, brother? What's going on?
How you doing? Nice to
right.
finally lock in, man.
Yeah, I know. It's been probably a crazy couple of weeks for you.
Bro, I just got off the plane from Norway literally like 2 hours ago, and then I got to get on another flight here in like the next 2 hours to go home to LA.
Oh my God. Are you from New York originally, or are you from LA?
I'm from New York, born in Brooklyn in Kings County Hospital in Flatbush.
Okay. Swear. Yeah, I'm on the other side of you. I was born in the Bronx, uptown.
Oh shit, yeah, I know all about that. Them boys get busy out there.
Man. Yeah, you know, I don't live out there now, but you feel me? It's a stomping ground for real.
Nah, for real.
Well,
what's the word?
Yeah. I'm glad to see you getting inside. We can really talk about what's going on in your journey and everything. I know everything is hectic and everything. Glad we could find this time for real.
Of course, bro. I literally was like, oh, damn, I just got food. I was downloading the Zoom app. I was like, damn, I wasn't prepared last time. I'm trying to come correct. I respect you. So, my bad.
I appreciate that. And as you may know, this is actually our very first pre-recorded interview for Kickin with Kachi. So usually this is an Instagram live show, but thankful to the efforts of Dominic that you see that was just in the call. Like, he's been able to get a lot of artists, a lot of people to just be exposed. So we're adding this new idea content of interviewing through this Zoom application and then posting it on the page later. So I'm glad that
for sure
this is some sort of inaugural addition to the show for real. So thank you so much.
No, I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
So just getting, and obviously for everyone that's going to be watching the video later, Dominic Lord is our resident talent guy who's been amazingly getting dope people in front of the Kickin with Kachi camera, mic, and being able to get people in here that you can really hear their journey. So thank you also to Dominic. So
shout out to him, best manager in the world.
Facts. So getting just right into just the beginning of your journey, like when did you really start thinking like, yo, doing music is something that you wanted to take a little bit more seriously than the next person?
Shit, it started in college for real. I was going to school at Texas A&M for a little bit, and I would go to like a lot of rap concerts and shit like that. And my dog used to throw all the shows, so he used to let me come and just perform. But I didn't know, the thing is, I didn't know how to write music, so a nigga was just freestyling, just let me get a beat freestyle for like 1 minute and dip off. And then, you know, my boy started getting on my ass. He's like, yo, like, oh shit. My boy was like, yo, you gotta start like recording some shit, like really, really start locking in. And I was like, oh, word, I'm gonna do that. So then I started writing my first song and shit when I was like 18. But I wasn't that raw yet, you feel me? Because I used to write the shit like a paragraph.
Right.
Learn how to read bars, learn how to do a 16, learn how to do hooks, pre-hook chorus. You know, there's so much shit that people don't know how much goes into this shit that's looking from outside in, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Engineer matters, beats matter, you know what I mean? Like, delivery matters, subject matter matters, but it just depends what type of artist you are, what art type of artist you want to be. I look up to like Drake and shit, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's the biggest artist in the world, but I want to be one of the biggest, you feel me? So I'm not trying to be like, I'm not locked in, and I don't care what anybody else, right, you feel me? But I just try to stay in my own stuff, so I don't like copy anybody or, you know what I'm saying, be too influenced to the point where I sound like somebody else.
Right.
But yeah, basically that's how that started, and then from there I met this kid named Skizzy Mars, and he took me actually back to New York with him, and I dropped out of school, and then that's my other manager. He manages Tekka now, Giuseppe.
Yeah, right.
And I started with him first before he got Tekka. And then, you know what I'm saying, I've been just working and shit. I dropped my first song, got like $1 million with some change on it, you know what I'm saying, with Cash Money AP, that's the homie, Alex.
Yeah, right.
And then shit went up, and then I had like labels hit me like Matt McFarland from fucking APG, and some other people from APG, and then, you know, I went to meet with Alamo. Oh my. Hold on, I got this call. Someone trying to call. But yeah.
I was gonna ask actually, like, who would you name your influences in terms of like developing your sound? Because coming from New York City, we kind of have our own distinct, quote unquote, distinct sound, but your style also probably going to school in Texas, going out to LA, and then also going through all these different you know, places that you've been doing music or even networking, probably getting a bunch of different styles to add to your own.
Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna lie, I'm around Tech a lot, so I really just keeping everything he does, and really a student of the game behind him, just soaking shit up, because he's 10 years younger than me. So I really just, you know, I'm very thankful to be around him and just see what he does, how he works, and I apply it in my own way.
Right.
Some of his cadence, some of his sounds, but I really listen to like a lot of like, you know, indie music and shit like that, Gus Dapperton and a bunch of other stuff.
Right.
Because that's just the stuff I like to listen to, you know. Then I might I'll be listening to, like, you know, I fuck with I actually knew Yeet a long time ago, before he went up, like 2017, like
nice.
2018 shit. And a few other people too. But mainly I'm just influenced by like good melodies and shit. Like I listen to some Afrobeat shit, like some Wizkid, and you know what I'm saying. Actually a few underground artists too. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice. So that kind of also goes into my next question. Like, a lot of people, when they make music, a lot of them is like, oh, they want to get big in America, or they want to get big, hottest on the streets, whatever. But coming from a perspective of going across seas, right, and doing shows where people that probably don't even speak the same language as you are bumping your song hard.
Yeah,
And
Paris fucks with me heavy, bro.
what type of feeling is it now to now branch your music outside of just the bubble of America?
Can you say it one more time? Sorry, I kind of like cut out.
Just sort of experience, like how do you sort of navigate that experience and now producing music, say now with the understand like, oh shit, like someone in Britain or someone in Belgium or someone in Brazil is listening to my music too, right? Does that sort of influence or motivate you into making different types of music or more music as well?
It definitely takes me to a mental stage where I could create a lot of, you know what I mean? Just a lot of different sounds depending on what type of beats I hop on, etc., etc. But I really try to go for like a Toronto type, you know, like how these guys have this certain sound, like the Realist K and like The Weeknd, obviously Drake, and like, you know, other few people where it's like this aesthetic they have where it's like, you know, always nighttime and always, you know what I'm saying? Smooth ass beats, but it's hard, you know what I mean? Like Party Next Door type shit. Actually, I run that back. I'll follow Party Next Door too. I'm definitely influenced by him.
Very big vibe. Very big vibe, Party Next Door. So then where did you kind of get the name Wave from? And like why did you decide to spell it in the way that you did?
All right. Well, it started off as Wave Kid, and then I was the column from Kid Super, and
oh nice.
Yeah, so and it was like him and Foda, we was in a room just coming up with shit, and then it's like, bro, why don't you just keep your name as Wave, WAV, like, you know, it's the format of music.
Right,
it's exactly. The master.
Right.
Yeah, it's the master. Thank you, dog.
We're gonna have to change your name to Wave Master.
Wave Master, no bad. And
from the kid to the master.
It just happened like that, and I really just stuck with it because it's like something you see everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you always see WAV when it's time to upload the files, when you drag in files. You know, it has to do with the greater aspect of music of being all around and not bound to one thing. You know what I mean? Because a wave file of music could be anything. Could be anything. Rock, this, that, you know. So it's just to break some boundaries, really. And then there's like an acronym who stands for With a Vengeance, but I haven't used that, you know what I mean? That was right. I was just thinking on. That's nothing solid.
No, that's a solid name. I think like the simplicity of it, like you said, the story behind the simplicity of it is really what carries it forward. And I was gonna say as well, like in addition to like going worldwide and like going crazy in Norway and Denmark, right? And people know your songs, like you have songs that, like 4 or 5 years later, people are still coming back in this year. Like I read the comments, you know, on the YouTube, yo, 4 years later, this is still my favorite song, right? So what sort of advice do you have in sort of continuously still pushing that type of music and saying, yo, I'm not just a one-hit wonder, but you have music that is lasting years that people want to come back to, that actually
back to, yeah. I'm just trying to push the threshold, and the reason why it took so long is because, you know, I had like a few things. I could be straight up. Like I went to Interscope, and it was with Matt Morris and this other guy named Alex, whatever. And I played him some shit. And then it was like, oh, like later on, it was like you're not saying anything in the music, but I'll be like, damn, what is anybody saying in the music?
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But then it hit me like, I can't let nobody tell. That shit put me down for a while. I damn near didn't want to make music for like a year and a half. Right. You know? And I had like a writer's block. Shit was looking good, but I had to reboot and talk to myself and regain confidence and refocus, redo a lot of shit. And when you lock in, a lot of shit falls back into your lap.
You should have told him like, nah, you just ain't hearing the music. Yeah,
like you're right. You're absolutely right. Because I get a lot of people sometimes tell me shit and they're like, oh, well, this is subpar or this, but You know what I mean? Sign pop artists and shit, and they sign weak ass. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I can't let nobody tell me about that, but me, I know my shit is fine. So
everybody that talks to me about you, they love the way that you actually sound on a record and the way that you enunciate. So I don't know who you've been talking to or what mad fans you got over there, but nah.
But I was gonna say though, like coming from a
me.
perspective of like, you know, going to a record, because that's honestly every artist's dream, whether or not you get that, yes or not, being able to just be in the room in an Interscope, in Atlanta, in a Universal, right, and having that conversation is a very major step. But to hear that no, and then going on a worldwide tour with one of the biggest artists in the game right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, does it kind of feel like it's an overnight situation?
It feels great, bro.
Like it kind of was like a gradual step in the right direction that people just couldn't take you off of.
It was a gradual step in the right direction where people couldn't take me off. Because I feel like I just have a good relationship with bro, so I'm always gonna be in the corner. I'm always gonna have his backing, and vice versa. You feel me? But I just know when I do go and I do pop, it's like I'm looking at these A&Rs and shit right now that you saying no disrespect to anybody because you know they all do their own stuff, but I'm looking at them now and it's like, bro, they're not even doing anything right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I done went around the world, spent their whole fee on their crib twice in 4 weeks, you feel me? For their whole year that they pay. I spent that shit twice in 2 weeks.
Right,
you know, not to like bash anybody or anything, just saying like I had no money when I talked to them. The only person that was going was Zeke Scheinberg. Shout out him. He was immediately down. That was the only nigga that was like, all right, let's do it right now. Right. Chill. Hold up.
Shout out to him.
I was ready to do that.
Right. But honestly, it's the no's that kind of make the yeses a lot sweeter. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to, like you said, now go from a situation where you ain't have a lot of money to going in, spending whichever you want to do, living your life, loving what you do, going around the world. You know what I'm saying? So what are some things that you're kind of learning and experiencing as you're traveling the world, growing as an artist, you know, gaining these gems from
I get to see everybody's like outlook on music and also how they view America. Like they have us on a pedestal. You see what I'm saying? And they try to emulate what our artists do.
Right.
And when we come over there, we're like gods to them. I mean, not gods, but you know, inspirational figures or just something that they want to be attached to because they want that feeling of America. You feel me?
So does it feel sort of? I mean, judging for you as well, does that kind of aid in the collaborative experience and maybe making music with local artists, knowing that they see you guys as also they respect your game as well?
For sure. I definitely fuck with him. There's this kid named Yumi. He changed his name to like Miney now, but he was fucking with Mazo, who did the Footstyle Shuffle.
Oh wow.
For Uzi.
Yeah.
And then I had linked with them boys out in Amsterdam and my dog Clibbo. And stuff like that. So it's really just been like that for real. It's that's really it out there. I mean, there's a few other people, but not that I really know.
Right. So what are some things that we can kind of look forward to now, like going into the new year now that you're, you know, back in the States? Is the tour done or are you guys doing
the tour is done, bro. I'm going home to LA tonight. I'm going to turn my phone off.
Thank God.
For like actually,
because I got your location. I literally, no facts. I literally see him everywhere. Like this guy, because I have his location. He's everywhere. Like I'm like, bro, I see him just like going, you know, Denmark, Spain. Like, come on, bro. I'm just like, not in the States. I look and see if it's like New York or LA. It's like, not in the States.
Well, I was glad that you can definitely go back home and like, you know, unwind after such a hectic tour.
Mine and lock in. Also, my engineer was Travis Scott's old engineer. If you watch the video where they're in fight, and he's mixing Juice's voice, that's my engineer now. He's no longer. Shout out to him. them boys on Cactus, but you know, he's not my engineer and shit, and he's also one of my good friends. So that's why I've been working with closely to get all my new shit out.
So are we
I'm just trying to
expecting
do
new
like
music within the new
when
year?
the first time, like when people heard Drake. Of course, I got a little video that's coming out right to hold people off, but I gotta chop it up with Dom first. We gotta figure some things out, figure out how that's gonna go, and
Definitely got a lot of new
everything's
stuff
gonna be a
coming,
straight
man.
shot. I got like 9, 8, 10 months worth of music to go.
Nice,
crazy,
nice. Well, definitely looking forward to a lot of.
And I have some more stuff I have to make.
Right.
Hell yeah, bro! I'm trying to be the
he's
best in
writing
my
for
own lane.
people. We ain't gonna talk about that though. I know they wonder why he sounds so good. And nah, we ain't gonna talk about that though. Hold on. No, I'm just playing.
Well, it's good though. You got a lot of opportunities
good.
coming your way. Like I said, especially after hearing maybe such like a gut-wrenching low from a record label you respect. Now living a life that you're living, definitely congratulations and kudos, you know, for everything that you about to do.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I got to go further. I got family to feed. You feel me? I got people to look out after. Shit.
Right.
Taking care of myself is cool, but when you're able to take care of everybody, then you're really doing something.
So before we get out of here, I love to do a lightning round with everybody that I get on to kind of allow the people that are gonna watch this later a little nitpicking, a little insight into your mind and what you like and things like that.
For sure.
All right. So just the first thing that comes to your mind, right? What is your favorite city that you visited thus far?
Shit, Paris.
Jeez.
They showing love out there. If you go on my gram, that's Paris turning up with me.
Really?
And switch to it's Paris and I forgot the other two places. I think
that show where you rocked out and had all those fans.
Yeah, those are 3 different places.
Crazy.
On my that's
Paris.
Paris.
It was treating you like you was Jay-Z out there, bro. That shit look a little crazy. I'm like, yeah, I know him.
That'd be the thing, you know.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying? You know how Ken Carson be saying post shows, gang.
Hell yeah. Ken Carson used to stay out my girl DMs.
What is some?
Just let them know they coming to me. No, I'm just playing.
You can't have Dominic. You can't have Dominic on the tour. He's not gonna have you in the right mindset.
That's a fact. Keep me on the sky phone.
Right. So, what is some local cuisine though that you enjoy?
A local what?
Local food, local delicacies that you probably enjoyed.
Shit, I just came straight from the plane to East Orange, New Jersey. I went and got some Trinidadian food. My folks from Trinidad.
Oh, nice.
So I went and got some shit in there because I grew up there and then my parents used to take me there. Not in East Orange, but I grew up in West Orange near Kyrie and shit. Went to school for a little bit and then I moved to Texas and then came back to New York.
Nice.
But yeah, I like bust up shot, roti, shit like that. You know what I mean? Doubles, little drinks, shit. I got that shit in the bag right now. Let me show you. I just
Bro, that's the funniest.
Oh, you're a real yard boy for real.
Yeah, he said I got that shit in the bag right now. I'll show you. Wave is different. Wow, bro, I'm hungry.
What is the best thing though about being on tour?
Gucci Kirk, brother.
Yeah, what thing you showing?
Right now, I just finishing this interview. But yo, my bad.
Yeah, what is the best thing about being on tour?
Seeing different places. Let me grab this. Seeing different places and adjusting to the time difference. Oh, this is what I need right here. You know, we got the cartoons on deck. But yeah, just seeing different places and being able to intake and really see what the world is like, you know, because some people just get to look at YouTube. Feel me? Right. And that's the best experience they could get from that. But
and now to finally get out of here, right? What are 3 lessons that you've learned thus far on your journey that you want to share to that next rapper, artist, singer that's going to be watching this video and is trying to be just like you?
Stay focused. You can't listen to nobody. You got to trust your own judgment. Somebody's own, you know what I'm saying? Just stay level-headed. And you got to have that confidence in yourself. Third, confidence is very important.
Nice. Now, let's get it hot in here, man. But thank you, Wave, man, so much for coming through. Dope interview. Can't wait to get this on the page. Show all the people all the love, all the flowers, all the success for your Wave, man. I can't wait to see the new music coming out. Make sure that you guys
Thank you, bro.
Check out Wave Got Drip on IG, Twitter, Spotify, music, everything. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see you guys.
Shout out overall.
Yes, sir.